Greetings, 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 everyone. This is Kimmy, Mama Kimmy Flowers, and I hope you are having an awesome, beauty-filled day. Happy new moon. Um, I am feeling excited today about the healing taking place in all of our lives. It is about that time. It is that time on the planet to let go of all those heart weights because coming up in September, end of September, this fourth blood moon, anything that you're carrying, anything that you have planted, good or bad, positive or negative, is going to be magnified. So it is up to you what you will bring with you going forward into these trying times. So I just wanted to remind you guys of that this time a lot of people may be going through a lot of detoxing and a lot of physical and emotional detoxing. This is very normal. You should be seeing like a lot of things going on in your life. Just a lot of kind of afterthought type of things that you would like old issues, things that you thought that, you just let go of. Some of them might be showing a little bit of the residuals because this is like the deep cleaning. Like you have a stain in the carpet and you think you got it out, and then, you go and have the professional carpet cleaners come in and it's like, wait a minute, it's a lot cleaner than it was. This is like that last good deep cleaning. It's really exciting to see all this energy just alive and well and working in all of our lives. I've been speaking to a lot of beautiful individuals um, in regards to some of the healing and the things that are taking place in their lives, people that I've known for a couple years, been working with them, and just seeing the type of growth that's taking place is so amazing, is exciting. And so I just encourage you to keep pushing forward through this healing, the emotional stuff. Write it all down. Focus in on it. That's a part of detoxing. Just focus your energy in on releasing it. Give thanks to God, to the Most High, to Creator, for helping you to release these things. Give thanks for clarity. Give thanks for guidance. Give thanks for fearlessness, courage, all of those things that you are to bring into your space, the tools, the resources. So yeah, just keep pushing forward, y'all. This is an amazing time to be on the planet, to experience all these things that are going through. And yeah, so I will make a video more on the things that are going on the planet, touching a little bit more on some of the dreams that I've been having. I never share my dreams, only because I feel like they're mine. But there's a couple little things in there, just like overview of what's really taking place that I think that people can really benefit from at this moment. At this moment, just to kind of give people a refresher, or kind of confirm some things that people have been feeling going forward. That is really important. Confirmation. Woohoo! All right. So, detoxing. I get a lot of questions about, hey, Kimmy Flowers, how come your detox is so, great? I get asked this question a lot, like, how is it so, fix so many things? Why is it that, you can, do X, Y, and Z? It's only 30 capsules for 10 days. I get a lot of questions about that. And the real answer is that a lot of the information that I do have, I did not learn it in school. I've been doing this for 10 years, and I had up until a point I did not have any type of school credentials or any of those things. I really didn't start getting like my certification and all this stuff until about 2.5, 3 years ago. So, a lot of it came from dreams and just stuff that's within me. That's a part of the beauty of detoxing and decoding. You literally, whatever it is that you were put here to do, you literally have all of that information stored inside of you. No book, no nothing is going to tell you what you came here to do or give you that real information that you need. So when I first did the 10-day cleanses, I it was very instinctual for me. And to a lot of people, it was like, okay, that's not enough time, da da da. And up until this point in time, when I first did that about, you know, 8 or 9 years ago now, I have been spending a lot of time out in nature and just being observant, being observant of the energies around, being observant of just the way that things work, healing taking place, just everything. And one thing that I realized was just how slow and steady everything is. We are so quick to want to just vroom, flush out all the toxins all at once, where it has to be done gradually, slow and steady. That is the way that nature does it. Um, so anyway, anyway, so to get to like the whole thing that was shown to me in a dream, I was sitting and there was a woman that was sitting in front of me, a beautiful woman, and she was showing me in the dirt, just kind of like the whole processes of the cleansing, how it takes place and everything. And she showed me, she drew a circle, and on this circle she drew a line in the middle. So let's say you have a circle, right? And then a line in the middle, that would be the in geometry they call that the diameter. So you take that circle, and then from the center part, okay, and then the up, and you go up, that'd be the radius. Well, if you were to take this circle and from the from the bottom, from the center of that circle up to the top of the center, that would be the radius. That point right there would be your optimal cleansing point. Because what people really don't realize is that the act of detoxing with these herbs and stuff is it puts the body in a very unnatural state. So many things are going on. Your temperature increases, your blood pressure increases, increased white blood cell production, all types of things that are not in the body's natural state or space is taking place. So the idea is to get the body to that point, right, where it is doing its optimal amount of cleansing with as least amount as possible. Like my herbs are wild crafted, organic, non-GMO, very potent. So you're going to be getting like, so you making sure that you're getting very potent things and you're putting the best in your body so that you can utilize it for a shorter amount of time, right? So you have this circle, and then at the top there, that's the optimal point, like I said. Well, as you come down, the detoxing and everything, it starts to do more harm than good. It can start to kill off intestinal flora. It can start to just throw off all your pH balance. It can do a lot of things, um, that it will cause the body to start having to do more like repair and healing and all that kind of stuff instead of just the straight detoxing, taking off layer by layer by layer. So that is like the idea behind the 10-day. And then the herbs that I use, they work for about 2 weeks, after the last dose. So on the 30-day, well, I say there's a total of, it's more than 30 days total because it's a 10-day, then 2-week wait, 10-day, then a 2-week wait, and then 10 days. And in that period, your body is literally detoxing the whole time, but it's coming down naturally, but still detoxing. It's kind of like, a sweeping, you're going forward and backwards, just the sweeping. So it is taking its time working with your body and whatever issues is a lot of the herbs are very adaptogenic. So it's taking time to, get deep in there, see what it is that you need. And, I work with everything with my hands. So all the energy that I'm putting in there is of good intentions, of cleansing, of detoxing, of bringing to the surface that which does not serve you on all levels, mentally, physically, spiritually. All these things are going to come to the surface for you during this cleansing time. So I've seen people with depression, from fibroids to endometriosis, PCO, all types of issues, experience a lot of positive things, following the cleanses and everything like that, which is really exciting because I love, love, love to bring to the table exactly what was given to me by the divine, is what I say, because that healing myself of the issues that I had. It was a rite of passage that I had to go through those gates. You can only heal others once you've healed yourself, and this this has been a huge 10-year journey for me, and being able to utilize all of these tools, resources that I pulled from healing of myself spiritually, healing of myself more emotionally and mentally. All of this now is so exciting because I'm coming to a point now where it's so much clarity. It's so much clarity with a lot of stuff. So without that being said, cleansing, detoxing, all these things are very important, especially in the time that we live in. Even if you eat healthy, the fact of the Wi-Fi, the chemtrails, GMOs, the stuff in the water. We live in a very unnatural space, a very unnatural state, a very unnatural, everything that's going on is outside of law, really it is, you know. And so that's why that energy of being outside of law and all this that's going on, that is what is causing a lot of individuals to want to go off the grid, because the grid is unnatural. So the idea of going off grid is basically so that you can start to assimilate or download the the exit strategy, if you will. I'll go more into that, you know. So anyway, I just wanted to make a little bit of a video with us answering a couple questions, and I'm gonna ask some questions and then answer them. Okay. All in the same kind of thing. So I'm gonna be like, hey Kimmy. Okay. So so a lot of people ask me, okay, Kimmy, on the cleanses, can I eat? Definitely eat. You know, the only things that you cannot eat while you're cleansing is the meat, wheat, dairy, and soy. There is no reason, and I would cut out corn too. There is no reason to be to detox, but also eating stuff that's toxic. You're taking away the effectiveness of the cleanse itself. So that is important. No meat, wheat, dairy, or soy. Cut that out. And for the first three, that's the whole entire cleanse. Now, for the first 3 days, the fruit is, you're going to want to cut out fruit, grains, nuts, all that stuff that produces sugars and stuff in the body, because a lot of toxins and parasites love that stuff. They love it. So it's very common to have a lot of withdrawal symptoms, headaches, nausea, chills, fever-like symptoms. All types of issues can arise from detoxing, because remember, in order for the toxins to leave your body, they have to be reintroduced into the system. They don't just disappear. You literally have to feel it to heal it. So it usually starts with the newest symptoms. Let's say you just all of a sudden started breaking out in hives. While you're detoxing, you might literally have a breakout in hives. That is that are toxins coming out. Now, if you were a child, and let's say you had a childhood eczema or something like that, and you detox, the longer you detox, it's a higher likelihood that that you might experience eczema. Those older issues, those older ailments coming last. So the first ailments come first, and the older comes last, because you're getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and even a lot of old emotions may come up. You may start experiencing some thoughts that you had from childhood, or even remembering things. Being able to remember these weights, these things that are stored in the subconscious, is going to be so key and paramount for your healing. Because just because it's out of sight, it doesn't mean it's out of mind. Just because you have no idea the programs that might still be running in your psyche, you have no idea what is driving some things. Sometimes you may have some irrational thoughts or feelings, and you have no idea where they came from. While detoxing, you'll start feeling a lot clearer, because the toxins and the parasites and all this stuff are leaving. They're not talking to you anymore. And then once they're gone, you'll be able to hear your voice. You'll be able to hear that inner voice. It makes just coming back to self so much easier, because you're not dealing with all the toxins. Your body's not trying to fight everything off. You're giving your body a one-up. So it's important to detox every 3 months. Like you would do an oil change. Doing 10-day detox every 3 months would be great. If you've never detoxed before, doing the 30-day Trinity cleanse that I have, which has the parasite, the full body, in the middle, is going to be amazing to start with. And then as maintenance, you're going to keep watching your diet. Keep on eating clean, keep on refining, keep on leveling up in that. And every 3 months, you're going to do one of the 3 detoxes. I mean, I love the parasite, because it seems just like to be a really nice, clean reset. So I do my parasite cleanse in full body every 3 months or so. Yeah. So, and that was that question. Okay, I have so many questions in my mind that people ask me all the time. Okay, mommy Kimmy, why can't I eat, X, Y, and Z? Is it not healthy? It's not that it's not healthy. It's just that we're trying to get something done, so it's not, going to be something that you can partake in. Eating apples and eating oranges and eating pineapple is not bad, but while you're detoxing, I try to keep it as plain as possible. As far as sugars, pineapple, the core of it is good as a good anti-parasitic. It's full of bromelain. It is part of the bromeliad family, but at the same time, I try to keep that, a lot of people are first time cleansers. They don't go that deep into it. And so I just try to keep everything streamlined, So if you know that there's something that's good, that's anti-parasitic, that is included on a fruit, then you can go on ahead and partake in it. Doing research, connecting with your food, connecting with everything, that is so important. This cleanse is about detoxing, decoding, and detaching, all this stuff. Um, and so you are healing yourself. You are to be doing research. You are to be studying your food. You are to be asking these questions, looking, learning, understanding what exactly the food is doing for you and to you. Is there's so many different foods out there that do all kind of different things that are endocrine disruptors, things that we think that are healthy, so do some research on your food. If you look on the back of a package and it has like natural flavors, citric acid, xanthan gums, all this stuff, you want to say no. You want to avoid those at all costs. That is where you want to get to a point. You want to get to a point where everything that you're buying is like from a tree or a plant, or, in its rawest form, not processed and broken down by somebody else. You want to get to that point, and you'll get there. You'll get there. We just got to keep reinforcing that and getting you there in time, you know, and there's no time like the present, but just like nature, slow and steady, slow and steady. You sit there and you watch the most beautiful trees grow, and it's slow and steady, slow and steady. Um, Kimmy, I am feeling like I got a headache, I got this going on, I got that going on. Can I take, a pill XYZ? My answer for that is no. Drink more water. Drink more water. If you feel constipated or anything like that, there's a lot of remedies out there. You can do a coffee enema or something like that. You can look into the saltwater flushes. Constipation is very common. It's a common side effect of detoxing. So you want to try to get those toxins moving. You definitely want to try to get those toxins moving. Um, a lot of people have issues with the Candida. The parasite cleanse that I have is a Candida cleanse, because I get questions about that. Candida is necessary for intestinal flora. It does not need to be exterminated or wiped out. When you exterminate or wipe out all Candida, it comes back with a anger, So you want to just kind of level it out, because it's still necessary. It's a part of normal digestion. It becomes parasitic in nature when you're feeding it too many acidic things. When you start feeding it too much, starches, refined sugars, all this stuff, and it starts to become an issue, and it causes a host of issues: heavy periods, bloating, PCOS, food sensitivities, allergies, uh, man, like all types of issues can cause liver issues and damage, kidney issues and damage, all types of issues, cognitive disorders, irritable bowel syndrome, celiac disease, Crohn's disease, lupus, MS, all types of stuff. I could go on and on and on and list the issues that are linked to candida overgrowth, in the case where it's become more parasitic in nature. All right, so one good way to try to up your alkalinity and up your intake is probably adding a little bit of adding half a lemon to an 8-ounce glass of water every morning. That's going to help to increase your body's alkalinity. Make sure that the water is at room temperature, because that's what your body is. Your body is a certain temperature, and when you drink cold stuff, it just shocks it. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy, a cold beverage every once in a while, but like as far as, taking in just drinking stuff all cold all the time, your body will get more out of it when it's drunk and when you drink it at room temperature. So yeah. I think that was it. I just want to encourage you guys to keep on going, detoxing, cleansing. I want to thank everybody for their love and continued support to Heal Thyself 360. Um, I want to thank everyone for taking the time to heal themselves, to be present for themselves. Oh, I had somebody asked me a question. They said, Kimmy, how is it that you keep your skin from being like super shiny or whatever? They asked, like, if I was wearing like foundation, but I just do this. This is what I do. I use toilet paper. See? Nice and white. I just use toilet paper, and it keeps my face from being all nasty and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I use. TP. So anyway, that's it. I keep saying so anyway. See, because I can keep talking and talking and talking. There's so much that I want to share, but I just don't want to just dump it all on you guys. So I'm gonna start making videos more regularly with more information about certain things and things that are being given to me, or have already been given to me that I have not shared yet. So with that, I want to leave you with love, divine love, the love of God, the Most High Creator. I want to leave you with fearlessness, courage, clarity, letting go of all heart weights, all of them. I don't care who hurt you or what. Letting go of all the hate and the heart weights, because any type of hate, any type of you have in your heart, that's going to be, it's going to grow. It's going to take over. It's like a cancer. It's like a dark space to allow the enemy to come in and just snoop you up. Take the time that you need to address the issues privately. Take all the time that you need. And eventually, when you go within to get clarity, you'll come out with all the gems and everything that you need for you. You are an individual being. You are made fearfully and wonderfully made in the image of the Most High for greatness. Everything that you need is within yourself. Tap into it. You guys have a beauty-filled, beauty-filled, beauty-filled day today. Happy new moon. Happy Friday. And my Friday, so happy Friday. Eat yourself some fruit. Get yourself some sun. Get yourself some stretch on. Happy Friday. Woohoo!